What's up everybody, my name's Kyle from Moon Mantis Games. I do game dev videos twice per week on this channel, so if you want some game dev content, give me a subscribe. For today's video, we're talking about ways that you as a game dev waste your time. This is going to be kind of a spicy video, so hopefully it's fun. Time waster number one, playing games. Yes, that's right. Playing games is a massive time waste if you're a game developer and you're trying to ship a commercial game. Does that mean you should never go play games? No. They can be great to go see what other people are doing, but if you're spending 4, 6, 8 hours a day playing a game, you are wasting your time and you're not going to ship your game. I play games a lot less now that I do full-time game dev. I might play 4 hours a week. Some of that's for fun, some of that's for research. End of the day, if you're spending all your time playing games, you're not spending your time making them, and that's going to mean your game is going to take even longer for you to get out in front of people. Speaking of game development, next time waster is only doing tutorials. If you're in tutorial hell and you're trying to get tutorials to carry you all the way through development, my friend, I'm sorry, but you're wasting your time. Tutorials are great for learning one-off topics. They're great for helping you get unstuck sometimes. You might be the only person that can solve the problem that you're working on in the way that you're working on it right now. Get out of tutorial hell, start building stuff on your own, and you're gonna see a lot more progress than if you just try to find a tutorial for every single thing you wanna put in your game. On the other side of that, time waster number 3, trying to make your code absolutely perfect. This is a massive time waster, not only for games, but all kinds of other code that you're working on. At the end of the day, you need that code to work, and you need it to work without bugs. But if you're going in and you're tweaking the style line by line for every line of code you write, you're wasting your time. Just get that code in there, get it working, move on. Build your next feature, go build the next thing in your game, go fix that next bug. But trying to make every single decision perfect and awesome architecture is a massive time waster, especially if you're making a small game, especially if you're making a single player game. Number 4 time waster, only doing game jams to carry you through development. I've seen a handful of people do this, but it's a massive waste of time. Game jams can be great for trying out ideas, for trying out new things, but at the end of the day, you are not making a finished commercial product in a game jam. Sure, I'm sure someone is going to mention that someone made a commercial product in a game jam and launched it, but they're the exception. After you've got an idea, it's in production, you already see an audience for it, just make your game, don't submit to every game jam, and you're going to see more progress. Number 5 time waster, we're getting out of development hell finally, and now we're looking at socials and marketing. If the only thing you're doing is building your game and you're never sharing that with anybody, you're never posting that on socials, you're not posting that on Reddit, you're not reaching out to content creators, you are wasting your time. If you're going for a commercial game, you have to get those wishlist numbers, you have to let people know about your game. Just being the most awesome game ever created doesn't mean it's going to be a success. I'm sorry, you have to market that, you have to tell people about that, so please do yourself a favor and tell other people about your game. Speaking of marketing, the downside of using social media for marketing brings us to time waster number 6, doom scrolling. You go to post on Twitter, you go to post on TikTok, Instagram, wherever, you make that post and suddenly you see a cat video and you think it's awesome, and you've been doom scrolling on your phone for the next 6 hours. That was a massive waste of time. Unfortunately, social media platforms are designed to do this. They're designed to pull you in and to keep you in. So you have to be conscious when you go to post on socials that, hey, I need to make this post and bounce, or I need to make this post, maybe only scroll for 3 panels or something like that. Our final time waster is a little bit spicy. I had to close with a hot one. Number 7 time waster, making devlogs for wish lists. When you go into game dev, you think, oh, I need to make devlogs. That's gonna help me with my game. It is not gonna help you get wish lists for your game. If you look at devlogs on YouTube and you look at how many YouTubers that do devlogs, the devlog is part of what they're doing. The devlog is kind of their primary focus sometimes, in my opinion at least. The people that watch the devlogs probably are not players. In fact, I'm willing to bet if you ask yourself before you started making games, how many times did you watch a devlog? That number is probably pretty damn close to 0. For me, it was 2. I watched 2 devlogs before I started making games, and I've been playing games since I was a kid. What were those 2? It was both for Satisfactory because I was really into that game and I wanted to know about some features that were coming up. So those are 7 pretty spicy takes about ways that you are wasting your time as a game developer. I do uploads twice per week on this channel. If you like this content, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Tell me how right or wrong I am down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.